So, oh, this is actually the first time I'm actually playing a Hogwarts game, but sure as hell hope this doesn't delete my progress. I'll make last one. Okay. Hey, but I am going to do these streams to kind of like help show some secrets, maybe help with maybe taking care of a few boss fights, maybe help find a lot of the guides that some of you may have missed. September 1st, we are pleased to inform you you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth year student to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with this. This is the one that actually does look good for me. Perfect. Oh, there we go. So let's see here. There we go.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, normal difficulty. And for privacy reasons, I am going to use a fake last name. A fake one. Select. Alright, here we go. So again, this is going.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to.
Oh, I'm doing great, actually.
I presume you've been practicing with work time.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
Yeah, I'm probably going
I may
to
have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the
be.
fright.
I'm probably going to be
Hittergoers in the West End.
quiet through these dialogue exchanges.
When I received
Mainly for lore purposes.
best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sword ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Here we
Since
go.
I've been to the castle, would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Old pile of rocks. Seriously, what was with that face there? Right? Might as well give myself a bit of room here. Okay, Warner Bros. Games. Not sure if I can legally show that. But again, I am kind of doing this to help kind of serve as a guide. Right. Porky Canes. Wizarding World, of course.
Just barely. And who is your traveling companion?
Yeah.
A new student. New?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
Britain.
starting school as a fifth year.
I doubt Britain and Scotland have the best history together.
None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late. Nor have I. Of course, as the other fifth years would have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins. Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard. Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. It's one of the reasons he's risen so far in the ministry. Have you seen this?
Goblin Rebellion, truth or gobbledygook?
I have.
Renox.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is. Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago. Miriam? How? She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died,
Ah,
wondering what
jeez,
the
that's
ministry knew about his activities.
dark. That's extremely dark.
I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume that she had to get rid of it quickly
Yeah.
to keep it safe, presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed. It looks like goblin metal. That symbol, what's that glow? I don't see a glow.
All right. That's okay. Maybe do a bit of a story explain video.
Merlin's beard. How did you eat? What did you
Ah, kill the dragons. Well, there goes the owl. What are you watching right now? Oh, a gaming cutscene. A cutscene. And trust me, a cutscene. Up. And there we go. Oh, God. Yeah. There we go. Oh, some. Of course, quick thinking. Cute little puppy. All right.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Yeah. Heal. Oh, give him 4 right off the bat.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he. What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical
Jeez.
dragon would never.
Professor? Sir,
Yeah.
where are we?
Yes.
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
All right.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
So,
But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
okay, here we go. Hello.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Clef.
Yeah, looks like it. Although I don't.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that
Although I haven't been to Scottish Highlands myself, maybe we should visit that at one point.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay.
Mind your step.
Don't want us falling off. Okay, I wonder who put those flags up here.
Why do you suppose your wife got
Probably not a
brought us here?
Probably not a sensible human
Miriam
being.
spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey.
Okay.
I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Okay, up we go.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Although I actually do agree with that. Given the fact that I've never once watched.
Ice.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing.
Okay,
Focus on the center.
Okay, admittedly, I've never watched or read any of the Harry Potter books, but I am not going to let that hinder the gameplay.
Excellent.
Because remember, this is going to be more so just kind of like a guide or how to find some of the things in this game. Mainly because I don't think there's a lot of how-tos out there. There.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, up there.
All right. Okay.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
There we go. There we go. Here we go. Hogwarts Legacy. Hey, the name of the game is Hogwarts Legacy.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
And here, that guy may look a little bit more grand than it needs to be. Honestly, I do like the voice acting of this game. Name in all honesty.
Almost there.
Yeah. I think it's doing well for itself. So I did actually initially start the game. I've already made it pretty far.
Why would someone put this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here.
But I am doing this as kind of a guide.
For anything that seems out of place.
Okay. So let's go. I just caught myself right there telling the story of this game. Uh, I'm I'm not because I don't want to end up spoiling anything. I don't want to end up spoiling anything for anyone actually. Because if I did, it
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
because
What could it be blocking?
because if I did, I would just end up spoiling at least several key moments. And
Professor Three.
I'm also not yet done with it. The game in general. I think I'm already hours into this already.
Stone here.
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Okay.
Godric's heart.
Oh.
Are we? I don't believe it.
So, wake the goblin.
Hello?
Still snoring. Doesn't really look like a lot of people come here often. No, honesty.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Alright. Hello.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
Well, I presume. Precisely. The key. Hmm? The white portkey. Oh, yes, of course.
There we go.
This way, then. Stay close.
Alright. Here comes cavalry.
After you. Keep your hands inside the car if you don't wish to lose them.
And here we go.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main line. The vault you see now are the newest. Private entrances to the bank common.
Okay.
They are most unusual. Only one with great wealth or power or both could have arranged for such a service.
Jeez.
Washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep will we go? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. The deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Yep. Also, sorry if I quiet through, like, the dialogue areas. As I just don't want anyone to miss out on whatever lore may happen or say.
Vote 12. Momentous day.
On you, bud.
There is again. Little puppy.
Professor, the combat that god was wearing was glowing.
Like the clue you saw on the book container.
Darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
We were just wondering about that comment back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Yeah, because they're either dead or probably immobile. Well, or
Here we are.
probably doesn't have many other family members left. Like in all honesty, like 400 years.
When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
Yep, that explains it.
At that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
All right, here we go.
Thank you for your help.
There we go.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you mean... The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the Hogwarts key and then close the door. Wait.
Well, that's kind of comedic. And I rock.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Okay.
Ready your wand and focus.
There we go.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
There we are.
Door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Ah,
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
good. Interact. Oh, yeah, that was dark.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
All right. Let's take a look around.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again. On the floor.
There we go.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Sorry about that, buddy.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what
There
you
we
saw
go.
reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. There we go.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Here we go. All right. All right. And that's enough of that. That. And okay.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig!
Oh shit.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Yeah, I
Where
don't.
am I supposed to go?
Oh.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
All right.
That's why they're leading me. Revelio. Suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Seems I have no choice. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here.
Yep. There we go. Oh god. Okay. We already got that down. Defend. There we go. Got that done. Alright, here we are. Alright. Doorway. Alright.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
You little
I
puppy.
don't know, but I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
That's probably going to be helpful.
I wonder...
That's really going to be helpful.
Follow my lead.
Here we go. Cute little puppy.
All is in place. Perhaps too well. The path we've created may be impossible for them. It wouldn't be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Asper.
Yeah.
We are entrusting one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, if we are correct, Charles. The ritual wizard who completes the clouds will prove themselves worthy of that knowledge. And
Might as well prove ourselves early then.
we've done all that we can. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
Yep.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than if you had known ago. Someone's coming. Who was that?
Here we go.
I don't know. But, sir, you should be in there. I was right. Ramrod. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Raccoon's Vault. And why are you here? No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones. Sir, they had the key to the vault. Choose your next words wisely.
Hey.
I only know.
Hey.
The instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
I know.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you did that.
Yeah, I probably should shut up, but it's so good, dude.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we? I'm not giving you anything. Well, perhaps. Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Barry. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Ah, there we go. That was tense, actually. Even the second time around.
All right.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Jeez.
Where are we?
Ah, here we go.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come,
All
we have a
right.
sorting ceremony to get to.
The sorting ceremony. Here we go. That's a Four Key Games Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. Let's do this shit. Key, little puppy. Hogwarts.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me. Of course,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I like that tone shift. Ready for the sorting ceremony.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Professor Black.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumours, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Jeez.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
be in touch.
Here we go.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
All right. Here we go.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations. I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
There we go.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of. What is it? A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others. You do not give up easily, do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Well, I accept.
Better be Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Oh, and one more thing. You heard on the pitch in last spring's final. This year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Okay.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said,
Here we
I'm
go.
sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
There we go. Stickler.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see.
All right, here we go. To the Hufflepuff common
As I
room.
was saying,
You little puppy.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As
Don't go bang.
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
All right,
This way.
here we go. Let the chaos and fun begin.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Two from the bottom, the middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff. Yeah, I about fully filled in on the lore of Harry Potter.
Well done.
So I might as well do my research on Helga Hufflepuff.
Tomorrow, I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Well, if any Harry Potter people might want to actually educate me on what the Hogwarts houses are named after, or then go ahead.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Go ahead, either educate me in the chat room or do it down in the comments, actually. Actually, either one will be fine, actually. Alright.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hello.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Yep.
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried.
I'm not worried at all.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
Alright then.
Lenore Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
And here.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. Aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. But you...
Okay, so a bit more character lore. So a bit of character lore there.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
Hey.
So tell me, I've been hearing all
Yes.
sorts of rumours. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
God.
That one is true. Not a typical start to a new school.
That's
Yep.
dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a
Maybe.
wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything's all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay then.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Young Hufflepuff.
They can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
Yeah, it is
I'm sure
humongous
you'll
in here.
find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Is that your cat? No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately.
First years.
My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones. I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible. Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puff ski once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I'm going to make sure the first year's caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur? No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop. Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat. Thank you.
So yeah.
Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
So yeah, a bit of character lore with some of the other Hufflepuffs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
Get ready for the craziness.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Here we go.
Your ordinary visiting level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay, here we go. The book.
Here you are.
So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of looking for everything. Pages, things like that, other secrets. Maybe do some side quests to kind of.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
All right.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding law. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
All right. Where's P is at?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
There we go. Guide pages. Yep, you'll get experience every time you'll get one. Okay, yeah. All right.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
All right then. Right, and also get those doors.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
All right then. Minus to open the map. All right. Why? Puppy dog. Little puppy dog. Little tiny puppy dog. All right. So, yeah. I'm not really going to talk too much during some of the more lore-heavy scenes, i.e., some of the scenes that you see
And here we are.
through
Right,
side
time saver.
quests.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Through
You
side
can go
quests
anywhere
and
in
the
the
main
castle quickly from Central
story,
Hall.
because I don't
Always something happening
want
here.
anyone to
It's
miss
the
it.
heart of
It's
the
Anne's story.
King's Cross Station, so to speak. That should be all for now.
Alright.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright then.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins. I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself.
All right.
Speak of the devil, Professor.
Here comes the professor.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic,
All right.
it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Indeed.
Very well.
Indeed.
I need to get to class myself.
You little
Might I
puppy.
rely on
Boop,
you,
boop.
Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
There, boy.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
All right.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments.
All right, here we go.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Boop. All right. Professor?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I
Yep.
hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I hope I didn't say too much.
Off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels there. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Of course not.
Require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Get on, Phil.
As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Okay. So those are key quests.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Yeah, it will. A lot.
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious rocket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your hours may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. I do not have the spell yet. Alright. Here we go. Let's get away from you, buddy. Special.
Professor Hackett! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
Yeah.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
1878.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poachery in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Alright.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
And there we go.
It is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Poet? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle.
Yep.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright.
Levioso.
There we go. Got Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yep.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak. Now, the basic. Well done.
There we go.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts one.
Now, I want a fair...
Alright, here we go.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
Class, I hope you're paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
There we go.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I'll put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Okay.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Yeah.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Oh.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. But then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organisation.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be
Foreshadowing.
to get caught.
Foreshadowing.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Foreshadowing.
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 If you're interested.
Foreshadowing.
Till next time.
Alright. So now to charms. Arms. Oh, hold on.
Rebellion.
Oh, it's downstairs actually. Hold on. Just gotta procure this. This? Huh. That was down here somewhere. Maybe somewhere over here? Huh. Alright. Bit of exploring. Well, it doesn't hurt anyone. Oh dear.
Rebellion.
Okay, you know what? Let's head up. What was that?
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him of the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
So I don't necessarily want to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you. Hello,
I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
All right.
Professor Ronan here.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charmed. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Yeah, no, I doubt anyone does.
Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and learn summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Give it a place now.
All right.
Here.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Yep.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me. All right, here we go. See a few health pots.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Here we go.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yeah, I don't want anyone.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio, think of this like, that's it. Splendid! Excellent control there.
All right then, that settles that.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
All right.
You be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Okay. So color codes.
That is how it's done.
All right.
What's this? There we go.
Okay. Line up.
Brilliant. Here we go.
A little too cautious.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
All right.
Let us see this.
Very good.
What's this? That is how it's done. Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Oh! A little too rough. Nah. Oh my god. That was a close one, actually.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
All right, I too. There we go.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
There we
You
go.
put it lightly. I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda
Here we
and
go.
were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And
All right, I'm going to probably end
I
the
think
stream.
Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
All right.
You can use Accio on humans if you're so inclined.
All right, guys.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. So, you guys like this stream? Go down, like, subscribe, ring that bell, share it with a friend, and see you guys next week.